Wow, this picture really brings me back. This was almost exactly my view in the late 90s, when I spent my night as a masked vigilante fighting crime. The night that it all fell apart was a lot like the one pictured above. Foggy, cold, bleak. I was perched atop the flat-turned building, listening to the dull hustle of New York City at midnight. Suddenly, a cry pierced through the noise. A woman in distress. I pulled out my binoculars, a custom version that can see through walls. I'd shared the technology, but then the government would use it to see us all naked, and spotted a young mother chasing after a man who had taken her child. I ran to the elevator and hit down button as hard as I could. Several minutes later, the elevator arrived, but it smelled like urine, so I waited for the other one. Finally, I was in the elevator, that is. It took another few minutes to get downstairs. It's an old building, and I had to stop off on 5 to use the restroom. Down on the street, I boarded my personalized motorcycle, capable of going up to 300 miles per hour on land, water, and quicksand, and blasted off in pursuit. My AI companion and wife, Eudora, chimed in on my earpiece. "Hey, mind picking up some eggs while you're out? Daniel knocked them over, and I'm making a quiche tonight." This was going to be tricky. Weaving in and out of traffic, I zoomed to the nearest grocery store. I dashed through the aisles in record time, but when I got to the eggs, they were all gone. I knew instantly who was responsible. Eggbert Benedict, or, as I knew him best, the Scrambler. An egg careened past my head and exploded on the wall in front of me. Whipping around, I saw the Scrambler standing behind me, unfertilized chicken embryos in hand. This is getting long, and I have to go murder some people who are just doing their best given the circumstances. So I'm going to speed things up. I beat the absolute shit out of the Scrambler, pun intended, and brought my wife the eggs, saving the day.